Without further ado, let's kick off this conversation by introducing our highly anticipated athletes that everyone at 718 Sports Network is thrilled to meet. They aren't your typical cousins. The older one, known as Little Lyle 2.0, stands out at 718 Sports Network, first out-of-state dual athlete. He's the go-to player on the football field and the basketball court, wearing number 12 on the football field and 0 in the basketball court, representing St. Joseph High School cadets in Trumbull, Connecticut, with an impressive overall record of 10-3, including a league record of 5-2 in the M Division. He has secured 3 CIA championships. Shout out to head coach Dell, who drives him with the mantra, on a mission for more. Little Lyle plays guard in basketball and wide receiver in football. Also joining him, his younger cousin, Rameek Black Jr., a 2-time CYO champion. Rameek comes from Eagle Academy for Boys Middle School and is a newly committed player to Curtis. So what's up, fellas? How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Good, yeah.
Good.
Y'all all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chilling.
All right. So tell us what school y'all go to, what grade y'all in, what sport y'all play.
You want to go first? I'll go first. I go to Eagle Academy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in 8th grade. Wait, what else you said?
What school you go to, what sport you play, what grade you in.
I go to Eagle Academy. I'm in 8th grade. I play basketball, sometimes football, if I'm feeling nice.
Eagle Academy on Staten Island?
Yes.
All right.
All right. I go to St. Joseph in Trumbull, Connecticut.
Okay.
I'm in 11th grade. Play basketball and football.
All right.
Shout out CT.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Can you expand on that a little bit? Because you are our first out of state athlete. So I need you to represent just a little bit. What's huge about your school and what do you like most about it?
What's really huge about my school is really about football. Football is really like the pride of our school. Basketball, we do our thing here and there, but what's really about my school is just football, and what we know about is football.
So we seen that you guys won 3 CIAC championships, right? How's that make you feel?
Made me feel great. This is my first one ever. That's my first time ever winning a state championship, so it felt great.
So what's the celebration look like in CT when y'all win because I know everybody's invested out here. We got 7-8 different schools that we could root for, like Townville, Curtis, those kind of things. But I know your whole entire town is behind you and things like that. So how does that make you feel when y'all do win that state championship?
It made me feel great. Just representing Trumbull, representing where I'm from.
You're fine. Go ahead.
North Haven.
Yeah, go.
I mean, representing where I'm from, Bridgeport. I'm really from Bridgeport, right there from Trumbull. Just everybody. I just felt a lot of love from everybody. Even our rivals was congratulating us because we got regular public school. My school private, so that's our rival school, and they was just congratulating us too. So all that love was appreciated.
That's what's up. I think that feels a little different because in movies and stuff like that, you usually haze each other, steal each other's mascots.
Looking at you hating.
You know what I'm saying? TP the crib. So for them to be like, yo, y'all won too, that's a little weird, but that's cool though, because I feel like that's state, city pride, and everybody's just happy that y'all brought it home for no matter who did it. Yeah. One of us did, and that's what's up. Remember, Rod, we ain't forget about you. We know that you go to Eagle. Did you start off in Eagle from 6th grade?
Nah.
Where'd you?
I was in Lavelle Prep at first.
Okay.
And 6th grade, the team was not even, we was the wackest team on the island. We ain't win not one game.
Okay.
I was playing varsity.
Okay.
7th grade, we didn't have a team. And then 8th grade, I came to Eagle, and we did not lose a game. We was the best on the island until we versed 24.
We gonna get into that, you and Braden's wars. We got you. But talk to us about that. What was different between Lavelle and when you got to Eagle? Was it the coaching? Was it the players? Give us a little background.
It was a good experience because at Lavelle, my coaches was the teachers. One of my teachers would be a coach, and at Eagle, I have a real coach. He's a real coach. He coach AAU Boys and Bowlers.
Okay.
My AAU team.
Okay.
And Shifty Elite. Shout out to them. That's all I gotta say for real.
Well, shout out Coach Dre. You didn't say that.
Shout out Coach Dre.
You said it first.
Shout out to the Bronx and everything,
Dre.
Boys and Ballers, AAU team. So you guys made it to the championship, and just tell us a little bit about that before we get back into how you grew up and everything like that. How did you feel about that
Going
game?
into that game, it ain't feel right. I forgot my sneakers. I knew it was gonna be off. I got fouled out the second quarter. And then after that, my boy Ja, he started taking over. But Braden and them was they kept applying pressure. Like we couldn't stop them.
All right. Copy. All right. So, were y'all parents born and raised Staten Island? Just want to ask
Nah.
that. Okay.
They wasn't born out here.
Who was not born out here?
My pops was not born out here. My mom, I believe she was.
Where was your mom born at? Just another borough?
Nah, I think she was born out here.
All right. And both your parents from Staten Island?
Nah, my mom's from Cape Verde, originally from Cape Verde. She was born there. That's West Africa.
Oh.
And then she moved to Connecticut when she was like, I don't know, when she was like young.
So your mom's just representing Connecticut. Your
Yes.
pops represents big Staten Island.
Yes.
Big Staten Island grab. You heard? Out of state. We don't get that much love. How does it make you feel when you guys step on the lines of like football, basketball, representing your parents?
Nah, you go first.
All right. How it make me feel, just like representing my last name correctly.
Yeah.
You know, not much people know my dad out in Connecticut, but
Okay.
definitely when I step out here, I just know I got to represent right because I know what he did out here. So, just go kill. That's it. Just believe in the work I put in. And just go out and kill, go win. All that matters.
So does the stories of your dad and how he came up in football in Port Richmond, does that motivate you?
Yes. He showed me, he used to like, this couple months ago, even like a year ago, he showed me clips of him just what's it called?
We watched it in real life.
Yeah.
For sure,
He
for
was
sure.
killing. Nah, he was killing.
He was killing.
Nah, I usually be hating, but he be killing. Not gonna lie. I be hating a little bit.
It's
Just
not
got to.
It's not hate. I feel like it's a little bit unexpected. Like him and his twin being both good, coming in playing football, and then they both killing, making a name for themselves, coming out the harbor. Did y'all play with Aubrey like together? Yeah. He was y'all quarterback the whole entire time. So then having a family, friend who's also a part of y'all life in a different way. Shout out my cousin Aubrey, who was quarterback. It was big for us because growing up, we didn't have the social media, so sports was how we connected, got to each other. Keem was going crazy at St. Peter's, being a running back, coming up young. So it was good to make a name for yourself because that's how other neighborhoods and other boroughs really knew who you was. So I know it's different when you out there representing a whole state. And Ra, how do you feel when you step on the court? Because I know you're not sounding like you don't want to, but I know you don't play football as much as your cousin.
Not really my sport.
Is it?
It's like the hits, the contact. I don't think I could take that right there.
All right.
I'm stick to basketball.
It's cool.
All right. So you like to slap on the wrist, but not the whole tackle.
Yeah.
I got you. And is it because you don't feel like you can do it, or is it just
I can.
It's too
I feel
much?
Like I can. It's just
Basketball.
But when I go to Curtis, I'm gonna be playing football.
Oh, you gonna do both?
Nice.
All right.
We was gonna ask that way further
Yeah,
down
we
the line,
was.
but again,
Yeah,
this
you-
is,
all
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's good to hear that you're gonna be, because I spoke to your pops a little bit. Shout out to Ra, Register Ra. He not here today. He gave us the blessing and your mom for this interview for you. But when I spoke to him a little bit at your CYO championship game for 8th grade, which you guys won, shout out to you. He was telling me like, yo, I'm trying to talk to my son and, see if he wants to play football as well and see if he wants to tap into it. And then, again, watching your uncle and your dad play when we was kids, I know it's in you. So if you do tap into it, we'll be there to cover. And you saying you would play for Curtis?
Yeah.
I wish you the best on that, bro.
Thanks.
That's a fact. La, we'll start with you. Outside of football, give us your favorite subject in high school.
Favorite subject? Math.
Anything specific about math or any part of math?
Nah, I just like numbers. That's it. Just numbers. Just everything else, like English, I can't do English. Too much reading. I hate reading. I can't just sit there and read the whole time. So
I got you. So the numbers is something that makes you more
yes.
easy. Do you use these numbers to help you with your sports as far as like averages and things like that?
I mean, kind of. I mean, I got people to do that, so I don't really be focusing on averages that much.
Okay.
Just go play my game. That's it. Don't really worry about averages. I know if I'm doing my thing, then people come out and come see me. So I don't want to really worry about that.
Copy. And Ra, favorite subject outside of basketball?
ELA.
You said ELA?
Yeah.
All right, so you actually like the reading.
I just like the class.
Like the class?
I just like the class.
Ra like homeroom. He said, I'm in homeroom. We good. We chilling.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Is there any subject when you get into high school that you're going to pursue, look to tap into, look forward to actually being a part of? Drama, you got home ec, you got a whole bunch of other options outside of middle school. Nursing?
Yeah,
My man.
that's my
What
program.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Healthcare is important, especially what we're going through now. Somebody who's a representative of healthcare, I've been in healthcare for over 14 years, so I think it's important. I think it's a difference too. It teaches you patience. It teaches you how to deal with certain type of people. And also the number one gem about it is when you get into healthcare, there's certain jobs that never close. So when you get much older, that might make a little bit more sense to you, but you always want to do something that you know if you can rely on it over time, things like that. So that big ups to you for that. And I know Curtis is big on the CNA program, right? Fact. So pursue that, bro. That's what's up.
All right, Ra. Outside of sports, what do you like to do in your spare time?
That's like not sports related.
Yeah.
In my
outside
spare
of sports.
time, I really hang out with my friends, or I go see a girl, a lady.
A lady. A lady.
Those kind of interviews.
Young
I'm about to vote.
lady.
He
The
said,
phone
girl, a
questions
lady. My
away.
fault, a lady.
All the kid questions away. Let me go to the adult section. Hold on. So before we get into your ladies, I seen that you had like a 40-second photo shoot. How that was you and the guys? You was on 42nd Street.
Oh yeah,
All right. You want to shout any of them out?
Xavier Boyd,
Okay.
Jay Sean Manley. He play on my Eagle basketball team.
Okay.
Who else was I with?
It was like 7 of y'all.
Yeah, it was mad of us.
It was.
It was mad of us.
And is that something that's planned or is that something that organically happens? Like y'all in a group chat, y'all like, yo, we about to pop out the 42nd?
Yeah, like it was Xavier's birthday.
Okay.
And we just a friend group and we didn't know what to do, so we just went to 42nd Street to take pictures.
That's what's up. We used to do that too.
Fun.
We used to do that too. We used to go out there for Red Lobster. It might be not something that y'all do now because I know Red Lobster's old school.
Red Lobster. Y'all see Red Lobster?
It was lit.
We Red Lobster.
It was elite when we was coming up. Like it was the place. Like it was Roof Chris.
That's
like
a
if you Applebee's and stuff like that was more like
Yeah, McDonald's.
you feel me? Like oh that's cute.
Above McDonald's, yeah.
But if you was at the BBQs and the Red Lobsters, parents had money. You
was
feel what I'm
lit.
saying? Like they was coming from the city jobs and stuff like
That's
that.
a
So
fact.
we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Sharing that part, but. When you say your guys, these guys also represent your basketball culture as well. How many of them play ball with you?
Jay Sean, he play with me for Eagle and Boys and Bowlers with Coach Dre. And Xavier, he played for Shifty Elite, Braden's dad's team, Winston.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Shout out Tees.
Shout out.
Smith Tees, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's really it, cause I forgot who I was with.
Yeah.
It was a minute ago.
Yeah, it was a little. It was around like East, I believe.
Yeah.
I got you. And La, name something you like to do outside of sports, outside of the math, like something that just puts you in a good space.
Probably either hang out with my family or go to my girlfriend's house.
Go to who? You said that kind of quick.
My girlfriend's house.
Oh,
So
he ain't
both
tell
of y'all.
mom yet. He ain't tell mom yet.
Nah,
My girlfriend.
She
My
know,
girlfriend.
she know.
All right. So starting with you, La, cause your dad sent me a lot of pictures of you and Rod growing up. What age did you start playing basketball?
Probably when I was like 5, 4. Like that's when I really started playing against people.
Okay. And what age did you start playing football?
When I was 9. I think when I was 9 years old. I remember I went to go work out with my dad. It's called at this place it's in Bridgeport, Lewis Marinfield. That's their and like one of the coaches from Bridgeport Chargers, that's the youth team I used to play with. He was there, he saw me working out, and then he was talking to my dad about playing football. And like I never thought about playing football like that. Like I never really had like an idea, only knew basketball like. And then my dad was like, "Do you want to play football?" And I was like, "You know what, might as well."
That's cool. I feel like him asking was a big choice because you know how he came up and you already starting off doing the opposite sport. Not saying he wasn't good in ball. I've watched him play when he was much older in UTL and those kind of things. But I don't lie. You played in high school basketball? All right. So him being a multi-sport athlete as well, I think, but mostly dominating from what we know, of course, in football. You starting off in basketball, I think that was huge. And Rob, we know you play ball mostly for now. What age did you start?
So when I was like 5, 6, I used to go outside in Park Hill, shoot around, play ball. I used to be little and nice. And then I went to one of my cousin's games, Omar Jenkins, shout out to them.
Okay.
The
Yeah. Shout
Omar
out the
Jenkins.
whole O and the Jenkins family.
Yeah.
Big
I
O.
went to one of their Sacred Heart games, and I told my dad I wanted to play ball. And after that, 3rd grade, that's when I started playing organized basketball.
And you played in CYO?
Yeah, but it was different for me because like street ball and CYO ball is so different. So me going there thinking I'm nice, I'm really like, I'm not even developed yet.
So you feel like the CYO structure helped you develop basketball underneath the whistle?
Yeah, but it's not better than AAU. Like once I got to the point where I am now, as better than all of the kids in CYO, it's mad easy. You kill everybody by 30 in the championship too.
No, yeah, we seen it, we witnessed it. But again, I do like that you did point out that it helped you develop and have basically a foundation of what you learned of basketball versus you just picking up a ball, going into Park Hill, shooting around and feeling like you know how to play ball because I was just outside doing it. I do feel like street ballers and under the whistle ballers are two different type of ballers. But when you do know how to do both, you become a hybrid and you start to understand where to, you know, attack, when not to attack, and how to manipulate the game a lot better because you know what the refs is looking for. But when you outside, you got to call your own calls. And then when you try to implement it outside,
argument,
they won't fight.
Bro, that's a foul in the game. It's not foul out here.
People not your friend after today. Like that was your man, but he was fouling in gym.
Yo.
But I definitely understand that because I feel like we grew up with a lot of people who felt like that and came from that background. Street ballers, we be in Clove, you be in 35, grew up in trucks. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Coney Island tournaments, and then you thinking you.
Nice.
And then when we see you in the PSAL, and you say, nah, the ref was. It's like, it's a different type of structure, mentality to go on. Do you play a lot of street ball, La?
Nah, not really. In Connecticut, they don't really do that. That's why I came out here my 8th grade year, going to freshman year. I went to go play out here in the trucks. UTL, I went to go play out there, and it developed me into a new player. And I came back to Connecticut and killed everybody in my grade. So for me, that's why I like coming out here, because it's a different type of energy, and like everybody just want to go kill. And let me say something for Lil Ra. I probably saw when I was little. I remember Lil Ra wasn't really that nice. He was a hard-headed kid. He's still hard-headed. But he was a hard-headed kid, but he was always like, I knew he had potential, and now it's showing now. Y'all see now he killing. Now I wasn't like that 7th, 8th grade, like how he is. Now he tall, almost my height now. I'm about to be a senior in high school.
I got questions for those later on, but if you want to answer them now, we could go ahead, go crazy.
It's straight. What's called just the potential he has. Just he gonna reach new limits that probably I know I could reach, but that's another. I think for it's be another sport for me, but for him it be in that sport, and you know,
as far as ball,
yeah.
So what ages did you guys first play basketball together?
Together,
Dang.
I think
in the real game was in the harbor.
In the harbor,
How old was you, Ra? How old was you?
I was probably like 9.
Yeah, I was probably 10. No, I was 10. I was 11 or 12.
I was probably
he was 9. I was 12.
9.
So how did that make you feel playing with your big cousin?
Nah, I was so happy that day. I hit a buzzer beater. He pushed me to the floor.
Nah,
it was
yeah.
hype.
I think he got and one. I passed it to him. I think he gave him a bounce pass. He laid it up. Yeah, it was a buzzer beater. Made it.
And he pushed me to the floor.
I'll push it to the floor. Yeah, we got a picture. Yeah, there's a picture of it. I'm helping him.
Your dad sent me that.
We need that.
I need elite exclusive pictures only for this. You heard? I know we just starting live, but I need you to help the move needle. You feel me? But
we need that
to really keep tapping into that, because people don't understand these are the juniors of two great athletes that we had young growing up in Staten Island. We had Ra, we had La, we had Pumpkin. We had a lot of young athletes who was great, and we had SI Live, but it's not how we have it today, the Twitches and everything that we can help push the narrative. So for y'all to be the second coming pause of what y'all fathers were, I think it's a big deal, because y'all actually putting on and showing out.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, y'all are Ra and La Jr., but y'all making a name for yourselves, if that makes sense. And I think that's more important. I am going to ask this. Do y'all think, as cousins, y'all two, do y'all think y'all going to have more highlights than y'all father and uncle?
Yes. Like a lot. Way more.
Most definitely.
More?
Most definitely, yeah.
Because that's a highlight moment. You hitting the game winner. You playing with your big cousin. You got that picture. They've played together a lot, pause, in high school and things like that. So they know that, you know, when one won, the other one won.
Yes.
If he had to be pushed, the other one was there to push. Y'all having a little bit of a separation of 2 to 3 years, and we're gonna dive into a little bit. But then you moving out of state. You feel me? You don't have that automatic connect no more because that is your big cousin. I see it. Y'all outside, y'all do the TikTok thing, and y'all have that relationship when y'all get those 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes, we gonna rock out.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just want y'all to always keep that connection together, even if he is a little further down the road, because he's right there. It's only the 95278 or whatever that is, highway it is, but he's right there. But other than that, tell the audience, it doesn't matter who goes first. I know y'all keep going back and forth. Just a fun fact about yourself that we can't find on social media or we didn't ask yet.
Fun fact about me, I know it's like that's something I should be talking about. I can't shoot
Okay.
a ball. I could shoot, but I can't.
Wait.
Like I could shoot, but I can't.
Bro, fun fact is not about basketball.
Not basketball. Not about
Nah, don't
basketball.
got-
It don't gotta be basketball, bro.
You don't got to tell the enemy who's guarding you.
It don't gotta be
we say
about
that.
basketball.
We say like, do you like to cook? Do you like to dance? Like,
Nah, I like to sleep.
Sleep.
okay. Listen, we've heard other people.
TikToks, 9 video games.
Yeah,
man.
video.
Nah,
Okay.
TikToks.
TikToks.
Nine.
And what about the TikToks is that like drags you into it? Is that people get to see that you know the new trends, or do you actually like to dance?
Nah, like I actually like to dance. Like when I'm bored, I got nothing to do in the house. First thing I do is go on TikTok, see what dances I could go do in my living room or my room. Or yeah, just TikToks.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been in parties with your dad and them. They ain't dance.
Yeah.
So to see y'all dance,
Nah.
they wasn't in the middle.
And
Like they was there, they
parties-
was chilling, but they wasn't in the middle.
And
Like,
parties.
they ain't do the Harlem Shake. None of that. Like, they had the latest stuff on. They ain't sweat. Like they ain't bust a sweat at all. Like not even close. But that's cool to know that you step out of there and you didn't allow you. I seen you was TikToking a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you dance?
Do I dance? Yes. I've been dancing since I was young. Since I was like probably since I remember like 3. I've been dancing. Like I'll go in the middle. Like I'll go tell my mom put some music on. I'll go dance. That's how since I was young.
All right, so you going out there to really put on a show.
Yeah, that's how I've been since I was a kid. Definitely. With my mom, we got something called like this picnic. It's in Cape. It's like a Cape Verdean picnic, but it's in Bridgeport, and we just they have like everything there, like basketball, all that, food, and you just go chill with your family.
That's
And
what's up.
it's a big picnic. You meet everybody, cause we're mainly everybody from in Cape Verde is Mass, Brockton, and Boston. That's what they mainly from. So they come down for a day or two just for that picnic. Everybody come see each other. Everybody come chill.
And you be showing out.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it.
Yeah, but not anymore. I'm getting older, so I'm kind of aware. Like I'm not about
People
to
paying attention?
Yeah, people paying attention.
So they gonna record this.
Yeah, I
I might be put on the reel. You heard me?
I don't got time. I'll be doing it.
All right. So, Ra, I know you have a couple siblings. And I'm not trying to put no pressure on the parents, but how does it feel being the only child from your mom and dad?
Sometimes they get boring. No, but you get a lot of love from your parents. And you the main focus the whole time. You get mad love. You do something little something off about you a little bit. They know it right there. So my mom and my dad, they always help me with everything. I probably get baby a little bit too much. I want to get baby sometimes, and then when I don't want to get baby, I don't want to get baby.
You a man.
Like, that's how I've always been. But I know until I get older, I'm gonna be under my parents. That's just how I am.
I mean, you the first, bro.
Yeah, first, probably the last. They're not gonna have another child. I know already.
All right. I
Ain't
mean,
gonna have another one.
make sure you just continue to put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why for Lil Rod, that's why I treat him like my little brother. Because when I see him, it's just like we have a connection where we, even if we don't see each other, how long we ain't seen each other for like 8 months? Yeah, we ain't seen each other for like
We
8
about to
months.
all hug.
Yeah.
That's how I feel
Yeah.
about you, Keem. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact,
That's my
bro.
cousin over here. That's my brother. You heard?
Yeah.
That's how I understand exactly what you saying.
Yeah, bro, it's been like 3 months, son. Like,
I
what we
feel
doing?
you. Facts. I yell at them when I don't speak to them for more than a good 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
Like, yo,
fact.
what's going on, bro?
Nah, it
You
be
alright?
that's
Talk
that's
to me.
Why
that's
you
how I
hiding?
be
Why
talking
you
about
hiding?
with him. He
Yeah.
be, it's like he be hiding or something. Like I be trying to call him. He be, yo, barely be. Sometimes he don't answer the phone. It's straight. You know what I'm saying? He probably got his own stuff to do, but that's he. I just want him to know that I'm there. So like for me,
Facts.
if you gonna call me, I'm gonna answer. Even
Super
if
fact.
you're not answering for me,
I
I
respect
don't
that.
know. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
That's how it's
I'm gonna
supposed
hold
to
you
be.
on that. Due to the fact that family is important.
Mhm.
And I think when you have a big family, small family, doesn't matter the amount of people, just being there for them isn't that's what's up, bro. I really, really. And Ra, how many siblings do you have?
4.
You the
Yeah,
only
4.
boy?
Nah, I got Dylan, Rah. Nah,
Couple?
It's
All
4,
right, so-
it's 4 boys,
Are you the youngest, oldest, middle?
middle
All right,
on
and
both sides.
middle from both sides. Do you have any older siblings outside of your cousin here who plays any sports outside of your dad?
Nah.
So only you putting on right now for sports?
Yeah. Nah, my little brother.
Okay.
Shout out Dylan.
Shout out Dylan.
He played football.
For where? Where he play at?
Staten Island Boys.
Okay. We checked that out. Listen, we got family who's in Staten
How old
Island
is he?
Boys. Yeah.
He's 10.
Okay. What team you on? You know?
I don't know. He moving up one, so he got to do a draft.
So he gonna be 11 soon.
Yeah, he gonna be on a different team.
All right.
I don't know what team though.
All right, we'll check him out. We're trying to have connections and cover all Staten Island sports. We'll say again, we have No More SI Live, so we are looking to try to fill that void. Again, we do appreciate you guys being here, the opportunity with your parents to help spotlight and showcase y'all talent.
Mm-hmm.
We do think y'all are amazing. I got a 2-part question. Between you guys, 1v1, who wins the most?
Me. He know that. He know that. He know it. He know it. Probably be more of a game, but
When's the last time y'all played?
I was about to
it was
say.
in the summer. In the summer we
At-
played in a
at-
workout.
At
Yeah.
workout,
Yeah.
I made a 3, and he
Yeah.
told me it ain't count.
Yeah, I told him at
Yo,
there.
y'all got mad rules. I ain't even go. So was it 1 dribble, 2 dribble? We ain't never
Nah,
played
it
it
was
this
like-
long. We
yo,
just played
yo,
1v1.
It was
Nah,
like
look,
3 dribbles.
Nah, look, when
What
he
was the
scored,
rules?
but the rules was, I think it was 3 dribbles. Yeah, it was 3 dribbles, and he scored one time, and he started looking at me. I'm like, all right, you ain't scoring ever again. And then
Nah.
after that, he could not score. He was getting tight.
Nah, he passed me the ball. Once he passed to me, I shot it and it went in. He said, nah, that don't count. We gotta redo it. I was like,
He shot
ow.
mad fast. He shot too fast.
He shot too
I
fast.
wasn't ready.
I've heard
ready.
bad excuses. I've never heard shot too fast.
Nah.
I was
That means
hyped.
you wasn't.
Yo, you checked
was
the ball,
hyped.
bro.
Yeah, nah.
That's great. I've heard a lot of things from my cousin. I've never heard
Nah, I
shot
was
too
ready.
fast
Nah,
though.
shot too fast, bro.
Bro,
I'm
my
passing.
skills wasn't even
I'm passing the ball. He's shooting it mad quick. Nah, bro, that's too fast, bro.
I got you. So to my second part of the question, have you guys beat your fathers yet in ball?
Nah, they don't
Nah,
want to play
it's
us.
coming soon though.
Nah, they don't want to play
It's
us.
coming
They know
soon.
that they don't want to play.
They
They getting
too-
too old.
they-
They
yeah.
don't want to play
They
us.
getting up
They
there.
don't want to play. They don't want to play us, bro.
They getting to the grandpa.
Yeah, they
room.
know. They know.
The grandpa.
Yeah.
They gonna cook y'all.
Nah,
That's
they-
why they don't want to play y'all.
I'll shoot
know.
that. I'm letting y'all know right now. If it's in Connecticut in the Harbor
Facts.
and Park
We wanna
Hill,
see that.
I'm letting you know
They
my
don't
car
play us.
valid. We'll
y'all gonna-
shoot that.
Y'all
Like,
gonna lose.
I
Just
would
let
do
y'all
that.
just
know.
to have it on record.
gonna-
I'm letting you know.
I feel like we
smoking
would win.
I feel like we would win.
Y'all gonna
Like,
lose.
That's y'all should.
Y'all should
like-
feel like that.
Nah. It's like it's not even.
Even stupid.
It's not even feeling like that. It's just a fact. Like we just really going. I don't know, bro. They can't stay with us the whole time.
Your father's very aggressive as a point guard,
No, facts.
and your dad,
Y'all ain't
he's
strong
been in the
enough.
paint for
Yeah,
a while.
yeah,
Like,
that's true.
Nah, that's what they gonna have to do. That's what they gonna
So
have
did
to
you
do.
watch the?
They're
I
not
might
gonna
pronounce
get
it a
no
little bit
rebound.
wrong. Shout Harbor, please don't beat me. Did you watch the WAG games? We all,
Yeah, I did.
we
I
got
did,
games.
I
Like
did,
you seen all
I
of
did.
those?
I wasn't not all of them. I saw most of the games when I was little.
Okay.
So I really didn't understand what's going on, but I saw most of the games. So I saw it when my dad put.
I
the
like
ball.
this. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
man.
love that. All right, cool. We want to be there. We hopefully we invited
Bro.
because we'll commentate. We'll shoot the whole thing.
That's a
We'll
fact.
live stream it too. I'm letting you know, free of charge, and we gonna watch y'all
Get cooked.
get cooked for free. But it's cool because I wanted y'all to understand that we support. Like
That's a fact.
because they gonna stretch. I'm letting y'all know right now. Whatever they've been y'all been seeing them do. You gonna see your dad wake up early. He gonna run. Just for y'all.
bro.
I'm letting y'all know right now. You gonna do a couple
Just
more
for
push-ups
one day.
for one day. All right, so I know you touched on it a little bit earlier, but any advice that you give Rod now that you're in high school, you're going into your senior year, he's about to go into his freshman year. Any advice do you have for him coming into his freshman? And sorry, just to clarify something, are you playing JV or varsity when you
JV.
starting JV?
Yeah,
So any advice for him?
Just I say that it goes by fast. Start working now. You got to start working now. Starting at an early age helps you in high school. Even like socially, you know, the friends you got right now, I'm not gonna lie, they're not gonna be there
Talk about
until
it.
you a senior or junior, whatever. You just you're gonna start losing friends from freshman. It's gonna get lower sophomore. It's gonna get lower junior. I haven't even touched my senior year, so I don't even know how senior year is about to look.
I don't even know if I'm having anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
know.
So senior year,
Like 3 left.
that's just how it's gonna be. You're just gonna separate yourself from everybody because everybody gonna want to do different things, and that's just how it's gonna be. And you just gotta just keep level minded. You got one goal. Just stay with that goal the whole time, and you got family. You got certain friends, but you know some friends not gonna be there. That's just how it's gonna be, and it go by way too fast. And you wish that it go by slower, but for me, that's how life goes. For me, just go by slow.
Bro, you doing a hell of a job. I'm going to do that right. I just want to add a little bit to it. Answer his call when the numbers get low to 0.
Facts.
Because that's when family pops in. Like, you looking at somebody who had a lot of friends growing up on Staten Island, and I used to think at points in my life, it used to define me. But then when I really started to tap into the actual family members that I had that helped me get to where I am today, I've learned so much more. So it is cool to be outside and be with your gang and be with all these people who you feel like you relate to now. But when you have a goal and y'all all have a common goal, you start to surround yourself with those common goal people. You start to get a lot further than those that you just see yourself that you want to hang out with or just spend time with. Like when you said that you was doing the TikToks in your living room, I know it's with your siblings, it's with your mom. I know that makes you feel amazing. I know watching you outside just now, you felt really connected to your cousin. So like he said, when those numbers dwindle, just make sure you pick up his call because that's the call that's really gonna count. And Keem,
Who or what guided you guys early in your life playing sports?
My father.
Both sports, football and basketball?
Nah, I ain't really play football when I was young. I was scared actually. Like I was playing at Staten Island Boys,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had one game and I was scared to play. And after that, I never played tackle football ever again.
Okay.
And I just stayed on the court.
All right.
what do you feel changed about yourself now from then when you go into high school that's gonna be different?
Like from now,
Like you saying that you might try it out in high school playing football, and you saying that you had a fear when you was younger. Like me, I hate to be touched. Don't touch me. Like I never understood why people were so angry at 11 years old.
Bro,
they just want to run around
been
tackle
saying
people.
this for 25 years.
I'm dead serious because I never understood it.
So
why
y'all
you
so
mad
angry? Why y'all
that you
wanna
want to
touch
take
each
my
other?
head off? We was just in the party on Friday, and I watch you dub. Like it was, but that's another story. But what I'm saying to you is, what's changed now when you go into high school that back then in Staten Island Boys where you had that fear?
no, and I feel like it's gonna be more fun because when I go to high school, the basketball and football seasons are like in different things. So like when I'm not playing basketball, what I'm gonna do? Just be outside and do nothing? Nah, I'm gonna play another sport. And I think I could be good at football if I really put my mind to it.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it. And there's other ways that you could give back within the sport too. So I believe in also look out for track and other those because I feel like those little things also help with scholarships as well too, instead of just because those things will help with the basketball, with the conditioning and those things. So I know football is a whole nother, but being a multi-sport athlete like your cousin is, and we see that he's cut, he's in shape, his father makes sure he works out, he's conditioned. Sometimes it can just be a little bit much because you are young, you still want to somewhat have a little bit of a life. You know what I'm trying to say? So even if you do the football, do it all the way that you know how you can, but also look into other little things too. You feel me? You play football and basketball. Which one do you like more? What's your favorite?
I wouldn't say which one I like more. I would just say which one I have more success in. I'll probably say football right now, but you don't know. You can never know. 1 year could change everything. I could have basketball could be more successful than football. You never know. So right now, what it's looking like is looking like football. But whatever comes, that's just how it is, and that's what I work for the past basically my whole life. I've been working for both sports. I never picked one over the other. Been doing both. So just whatever one come first. But it's really football right now over basketball. But if basketball come over football, then basketball come over football. That's just how it is.
All right, cool. And what's your coach's name in high school for football?
Coach Della
Okay.
Shout out to him.
And what's your coach's name for basketball?
Coach Bernardi.
Okay. And in your own words, what makes it difficult balancing two sports?
I'll say football going into basketball is way harder than basketball going into football, just because I'm not getting the same. I'm not really on. I have cleats on. I'm in grass, and I go on the court. I have shoes. It's different. It's a whole different thing. I don't have the same skills I have if I keep going with basketball. I didn't have the same skills, so it'll take me a couple games, and I probably go into like a stretch where I'm not really. And definitely this year it was kind of hard because we made it all the way to the championship. We had to miss the first game, and basically 4 of our starting 5 play football, so we missed the first game. We got punched.
So when y'all went deep into the playoffs, it set you back a little bit,
back, yeah.
And then it already set you back because you got to transition.
Yes.
Back into. No, I got you. And how would you describe yourself as an athlete, football versus your basketball?
As an athlete for football, I say that I'm very aggressive for football. Elusive. Make people miss, catch anything. For basketball, I say that it really represents me in football and basketball. Basketball, I'm a great defender. You know, I like to play defense, and I know I could score. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I know I could do anything I put my mind to, and anything. I rely on my work, like I always said before. So, it's just the confidence. That's just what's been with me, the confidence.
That's what's up.
That's all it is.
We see it carrying on you. What is something that gets you going when you're playing basketball? Is it a layup? Is it a block? Is it a steal? What's something that gets you going within the game?
I say first basket of the game, I'm ready to go play defense. That's it. First basket.
Tony Allen out there.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
So you a role player. Like you understand, like this is what it takes to get the team to wherever it's going. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So this one, I know. As soon as I score, I'm ready to go play defense. But now the role that I never been the best player on the team until my senior year. It always been a step, another step. Now I'm the best player on the team. I'm getting the chance to go be, take over the
show
team.
out. Make sure you show out, bro. Let them know you from Staten Island. You heard?
Yeah.
So to you, what are the essential skills of an excellent athlete? Since you're gonna be the guy this year, what do you feel like is gonna be key for your success this year?
For my success is just make sure everybody around me straight. Life, everything, because I can't let my life conjoin with basketball. So just make sure I'm doing good. Make sure I'm being a leader on the court, and make sure I can score from wherever. That's what I've been working on. So make sure I score from 3-level score. So I feel like I should be.
So this is gonna be your second year in varsity?
Nah, this gonna be my 4th.
So you've been starting varsity.
I haven't been started. I played varsity a little bit. I was sitting on the bench for.
No, that's fine.
Year.
But I'm saying you've been on the varsity team from sophomore up,
or
all 4 years.
All 4 years.
Fine.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
dope.
so 4 years started then. Well, not started, but 4 year varsity.
player.
Copy. All right. Do you think you're gonna be a captain this year?
Yes, my coach already told me. So yeah, I'll be captain for both sports.
Both sports.
Yes.
Fine. How does that make you feel?
I made me feel with great honor. Just feel honored to be, that they trust me with that kind of workload to be a captain and lead the team. And I know I'm not really like a talkative person on the court or like on the field, but I know like my game and what I show is gonna, get everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No, you good.
My game just gonna get everybody. Feel me? Everybody going. So that's the type of captain I'm gonna be. If I need to talk, then I'll talk. But if I don't need to talk, then for me, I got other captains for that. So,
Keem?
How would you describe yourself as a leader?
I'll say, as a leader, I say just hardworking, put my head down. I don't got to talk. Just really and that's by my parents. Just don't be humble. When somebody talk to you, go talk. I'm gonna talk to them. But for me, if just listen to my coaches. Very good listener. I don't try to show out for nobody. Don't try to overdo what I gotta do. That's it. That's the type of leader I'm gonna be.
All right, Ra, I got a question for you. How would you describe yourself as a basketball player?
Yeah. I'm a very aggressive basketball player.
Okay.
But as I said, I don't like getting hit. So like when I be getting hit on the court, that just make me go harder. Like, but I will complain Tell you that. Like,
He
I
said you're not
will.
supposed to do that.
Yo, ref.
I tell you.
What we doing out here? We playing
Wait, so
football?
yo, Rod's funny. So let me ask you this then. You kind of admitted a little bit earlier that your shot has to be worked on.
Yeah.
So what do you rely on when you're in the game? Are you a passer? Do you drive to the hole still? Because I've watched you at the Barclay. I feel like you shot one time, it didn't go in. And now I know you was on limited minutes. You only had like 6 minutes in the Barclay. You know, time is money. So the next possession, you went straight to the hole, pause.
Yeah.
Got an and one, made both of your free throws. Then I felt like that started to get you going. Then next time y'all came down court, I think Braden gave you a leading pass. You got another layup. So understand that you say you don't like the contact, but what do you rely on when you feel like they hacking?
So like, if I can't go to the paint and I can't get a bucket,
Okay.
I'm gonna try my mid range.
Okay.
And my mid range sometimes it's gonna go in, but if
Stick to
not, I'm
that.
going pass that ball.
Okay. So you just gonna become just that assist leading, and we just
Yeah.
going. But when the opportunity does come for open shots, you will take them.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, cool. No, that's what's. Listen, I've watched you. I've had the luxury of watching your little cousin play more than I've watched you play. I've seen him in the Barclay. I've seen him in How. He went crazy first season of How. You probably don't even remember that, but I got the footage.
Where?
So in 49, the first season that we did a How, you was on TG's team. It was you, Braden, and y'all was facing. You was going crazy,
Yeah.
but shooting from half court, all that. But we
I
had the luxury
remember.
of seeing him play a little bit more. But I've seen him on stages where he blends in very well. He's not standing out, but he's standing out. You can see him doing the extra effort. You can see him doing the extra play, diving on the floor, those little things. So I am excited to be able to see you, because we right next door when you're going to be in Curtis. We actually going to have the luxury of being able to shoot your home games. So even though we're going to be focused on varsity this year, we still will be setting up and catching footage of you guys playing much earlier. So to have 4 years with you is a blessing. You know what I'm trying to say? Us having this 1 year with you is going to be a blessing. So when you do get that leadership opportunity, Ra, because I'm not saying you've never been a captain or anything, but you're going into high school now, call him. Be like, yo, what was you doing your senior year? What was you looking at? What were some of the things that was helping you, you know? And also, I got a question for you. How do you feel about taking advice?
How do I feel about taking advice? Like
Yeah.
myself?
Yeah.
It depends. Nah, it depends. I take advice, but it depends on the person, on like what they did. If it's my father, I'm gonna take it because I know he been through what I've been through. Or
Okay.
like kids at my school that's older than me, I know they've been what I've been through, so I'm gonna listen to them. Or coaches, I'll definitely listen. So advice, I say I take advice pretty well, but if it's from the wrong person or feel me, I know I was nicer than you when you was what's called. I'm not about to listen. I'm not really about to listen. I'm gonna hear you. I'm not really about to listen. That's just how I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And Ra, how you feel like you when you take advice? How you feel?
When I'm taking advice from certain people, like it would look like if I'm not gonna take advice from you, like if I know I don't want to take advice from you, I'm gonna let you speak to me. It's gonna seem like I'm listening, but in reality, I'm not really listening.
At least you're not being rude.
But yeah, but my pops, I take advice from him sometimes. But on the court, he be telling me stuff. He be saying the right things, but I be getting mad because it be like he yelling at me. So I'm like,
The delivery.
oh, he's getting on my nerves, but he's really telling me stuff that I should be doing that would make me score, that would help my team in the game.
Respect.
Hope my nephew heard that.
Nah, they all do it, King.
Nah.
We did it. We did it. We ain't want to hit
I'm
nobody
just
on
playing,
sideline.
Daddy. I'm just playing.
So how does it make you feel when your parents are in attendance at your games? Do y'all feel y'all play better? Do y'all feel like, you know, it's a little bit of a distraction?
Me,
I say it. You wanna go?
I go. My pops, he always go to my games, but my mom, she got my little brother, so and he plays sports too, so she be having to bring him to his games, all of that. She got work, so when she go to my games, every time she come to my games, I feel like I gotta show out.
That's what's up.
Like my St. Peter's game when I lost in the chip to 24, I was heated. My mom was in the stands with my little brother. Yeah, I was just tight that night.
Yeah, I get you. Listen, they was front row at the Barclay. They was not playing. They had the front row on smash. I walked in the Barclay like the whole parking up there. Punky all of them. But how do you feel like when you have your dad and your mom? Because we see him in some of the celebration pictures. He outside.
Yeah. How I feel like I got not have to. I feel like I gotta have my parents at the game. You know, I remember one time they didn't come to one of my AAU games. I think that was the worst I ever played. We played at Spooky Nuke. That's the worst I ever played. I feel like I gotta have my parents at the game if they're not at the game, or I gotta. At least I gotta notice they at the game, or I have to forget they not at the game at all and then see them later. Because if I don't see them at the game, or I'm thinking about them being at the game, I feel like I'm gonna play bad. So they gotta be at the game, and they make sure they at the game every single time. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What challenges do you feel you've gone through as a youth athlete?
I feel like there's some challenges I should have never even went through when I was young. When I was probably my freshman and sophomore year.
Okay.
So I say for me, just the challenges I went through is having somebody older playing over you, knowing you better than them, coaches saying stuff that they shouldn't be saying to you, just I say just a lot of like outside. I feel like I should have never been with the outside stuff that was going on with football and basketball. Like there was mad outside stuff going on while I was playing. Yeah, politics going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel I should have never went through that. And that's why I transferred my junior year, going into my junior year. I feel like that wasn't the place for me. And and even like it'll mess up the stuff I have with my parents. Like I couldn't even play it. Like I feel like I couldn't even play the game the right way, like how I want to play. I wanted to go somewhere where I could go play, and that's where I ended up. And that's why I'm blessed to be where I'm at right now.
That's what's up, bro. So let me backtrack just a little bit because we kind of skipped over because this has been an amazing interview. What age did you move from Staten Island?
Did I move from Staten Island? When I was probably 6, 7, probably 6 or 7.
So your high school, middle school, mostly public school journey was CT.
Yeah, CT all the way since I was young.
All right. And what challenges have you gone through, Rob, you felt so far as a youth athlete coming up in Staten Island?
I don't even really know.
Like, do you ever feel like you got snubbed for a position? Do you ever feel like there's tournaments you wanted to be a part of and people just didn't add you?
Yeah.
No personal shots. We just asking.
Yeah.
He probably like, yo, that coach said, son ain't had no left. Like, but any challenges you feel like you've gone through?
The Park Hill tournament. I was playing on the team. We had a couple of nice kids, and my coach just had me. He had me sitting on the bench for a little minute. And I felt like I was better than half of the kids on the team.
Okay.
And after that, I was just mad the whole game. I felt disrespected.
Okay.
Cause I really didn't play at all, but that's really it. Any other challenges, I don't really know.
So what do you feel like you have to work on, or how do you work on some of these emotions that you go through? Because not saying it affects your game, but it does feel like you do go through certain emotions when you are playing, and it does. You don't hide it. It's like, that's how I feel right now. Like that's what's going on.
Nah, sometimes I don't hide it, but like when I'm mad, I don't hide it at all.
I get you.
Like with my teammates, if they're not passing me the ball, I feel like I won't take it out on them. I say it to my coach, and then when I say it to my coach, it's gonna start a whole argument, and I end up getting taken out the game. And nah, that's just not for me.
I still feel like that's the right thing to do. No offense. I'm just saying, like, I'd rather you, if you're going to say it to somebody, say it to an adult so they can correct it as far as whatever direction, you get what I'm saying? Because we'll receive it posed completely different than everybody else. You might, not saying it's going to happen or it should happen, but somebody might not take your advice the best way, even if you meant it in the best way. Like, yo, bro, you got to pass. Somebody like, what you mean I'm gunning out here? Like, so saying it to your coach is the best way of going about it, and I do encourage that too. So I think that's dope.
I say another big thing is confidence. That's what I went through. Confidence was a big thing for me. I ain't really have confidence when some games it would be emotions and confidence. That was for me. That was the main thing, and my dad would always tell me, like, you worked so hard. Why are you? Feel me? That was my big thing, was this up here, and that's what we. Like, that's why I feel like I gotta show him this up here can affect everything. Yeah. Don't matter how much work you put in. If this right here not right, then you're not gonna be playing right at all. Not gonna be playing a game. No, nothing that can mess up everything. So
This is why I know you killing it. Because my next question to the both of y'all is, name 3 distractions you can have that can hinder your game.
3 distractions.
And you after.
All right, bet. 3 distractions. I say probably. I say, not school is a distraction, but it's just nah, it's not a distraction.
Say that.
No, it's not a distraction. But for me, it's just like it's more to think about for me than
like your
sport.
social life.
Yeah, social life.
Okay,
More to think
why.
about. I say social life. My second one is, I say, my phone. My phone definitely a big distraction. I'm not gonna lie. My phone. And the third one, I wouldn't say this is a distraction. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it. I say, I don't even know. Third one.
All right, cool. I got one for you because you didn't say it yet. Rob, what's your 3?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get y'all.
Yeah.
So, what's your 3?
My first one,
Mm-hmm.
for me, girls.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
That's what we got to touch
Thank
on.
you.
There we
Trying to
go.
jump
We
over
still
it
want
like
to.
a puddle.
Bro, he's over here scratching the
He said,
thing.
man, I don't know.
Looking at his moms, his dad is stretching. He like, yo, bro, don't go there. We got to go there just a little bit. But your other 2?
My friends, some of my friends, like the people I hang out with, like the wrong people to be hanging out with.
Okay.
And I really, it's not that I want to be like down with them. It's just like one of my friends. I'm not gonna say his name.
Nah.
I just,
Not even close.
it's like, it's not good to be around him, but it's like he my boy. Like I knew him for mad long,
Yeah.
and he not doing the right things, but he's trying. All right. Besides that, that's my friends. My phone. I don't like my phone. Gotta be everywhere with me.
Okay.
But sometimes it get to a point like my school. We got a no phone policy. I don't get my phone. I put my phone in my bag, and if I would get caught with it, it's just
Not giving it up.
It's just be a big whole deal.
Hey, listen, I understand. I took all my suspensions with my phone. Like, whatever, 5 days, 6 days. Listen, what's in here is important, and y'all never going to see it. But just to backtrack a little bit and touch base on a couple of distractions, what are some things that you do for yourself to help you with these distractions as far as girls, social life, and the friends that you surround yourself with?
I'll say probably working out. Yeah, that's the main thing, just working out. Just getting my mind off things. That's probably the main thing I do, just work out the whole time.
Right.
Oh, when I try to get my mind off. Wait, can you ask the question
So
again?
he's basically going to go with availability. And that's something that I learned at a young age, where when you're available for something, there's times where it could be for negative things. So when you actually putting in time for the things that you do need to be putting in time for, you don't have time and availability for the other things. So for him, what he's saying is that he's working out. He's putting his mind on something that he knows he's going to benefit from versus doing the things that he know could be a distraction. So for you, what is something that you use or you do to help you with those 3 distractions?
Oh, go talk to my best friend.
Copy. Good
Not
answer.
not even my boy best friend. Like me and my girl best friend got a connection, like that we always just talk about. Like, don't laugh. It's not even like that.
Listen,
It's
that's
not like
I
that.
had a girl
Nah,
best
he's
friend
just-
since
I'm
middle
not
school.
jealous.
They laughed at me, Rob. They laughed at me. And
Chill.
make sure you fight all the rumors. All y'all
Like-
doing something behind closed
like
doors.
we-
Nah, that's my best
It's none of
friend.
that. Like she really my best friend. Like when I'm feeling down or when I'm not feeling right, I call her. Nah, shout out to her, Jalen. She played basketball for 61. But like, yeah, everybody, like it began to a point like everybody think we like each other.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, bro. But at the end of the day, as long as y'all know what it is,
Facts.
nobody else matters, bro.
Yep.
And as long as y'all real with each other, nothing else matters. Because not to sound like that, y'all are human. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes the person you know best might be that person for you. But as of right now, take it slow. Best friends. Y'all both focused on y'all careers, but you doing basketball, her doing basketball. You ever seen the movie Loving Basketball?
Nah.
Yo, y'all getting me tight, bro. Y'all like
Say, go watch that. Go home tonight and watch that.
Yo, bro. He said, "Nah, you seen it? Nah." He said, "I seen it." He said, "Nah, I ain't seen it." I think you should put it on your to-do list and just backtrack on a couple other cool movies. You know, Do the Right Thing and all those other good flicks. But that was crazy.
No,
So
facts,
in
I ain't gonna lie. That's facts.
well, you seen it?
No. What's it called? What he said. This is what's called.
So in high school, what position did you play?
I played wide receiver, but now I'm about to play probably safety or corner. So I'm about to play both now.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Playing both sides?
I'm about to play both sides. Yeah, definitely this year.
And what's the thinking behind that?
Just we don't have the talent for it, but they think I'm more capable of playing both sides, and that's just what they want me to do, and I'm down to do it, and whatever to win.
Okay, so this is gonna lead into the next question. You going into your senior year, what do you feel like you have to do more on the field?
I feel like I got definitely take screens back. I gotta take screens to the crib, most definitely. I get mad screens. I don't take it to the crib. Probably first I take it probably 30 yards.
You got bad moves?
Nah, it's not even that I got bad moves. It's just I'm not fast enough. Like if off a break, I gotta be able. As soon as I see a seam, I gotta just go, and that's just what I gotta do. It's because it just get faster and more explosive, most definitely. That's two things I gotta work on.
Keem, how you feel about that?
Yeah, I used to joke on me about that. So
You had bad moves.
Hey.
I mean, you hit the whole. He was gonna run you over. You knew that for a fact. He was gonna lower his head.
So how you
But
get
when
caught,
it was,
bro?
bruh, and then Keem run out of gas. Keem could run 98 yards and get caught on the 1 yard line.
bro.
And look at us and we looking at him like you wasn't gonna dive. Like
So I didn't know he was behind me.
Keem started running too. Like, yeah, ain't nobody behind me. Son grabbed him all by the shoulders and all. Like, yo, bro, he caught you. Like, you crazy?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, since you're gonna play both sides of the ball, give us some of the strategies that you use, your conditioning that you use, that you're gonna be doing during this off season. That's gonna help you with that.
I say we have summer training. Basically it start June 16th. We got summer training, so we be conditioning all morning. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. Make sure I do the hill. My dad been bothering me about that since like.
What's the hill for people who didn't play football? What's that mean?
The hill is what's called like we got a hill next to our school. It's like elevate, like it's mad high. And you gotta run that.
How many reps?
For us, when we do conditioning, we gotta do 20.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but it's not that high, but it's
a little steep.
Yeah,
Right?
a little steep. Yeah,
A little incline?
yeah.
Copy.
Get the
Got you. We
legs
used to run
right.
the stairs, so I
Yeah,
guess that's
bro, it's all the same difference.
All the same
Yeah.
difference. Give the audience a favorite moment you've had thus far throughout your football journey.
I'll say winning the state championship. That was the best moment. The catch I had, I think that was the second touchdown of the game. Yeah, second touchdown to go up 14-0. I think that was the best moment I probably ever had right there. That just reminded me like all the work finally. Feel me? I feel like I've been through so much that I feel like I earned that. So
That's what's
to
up,
have
man.
that opportunity to feel me.
So the
Wait.
go.
Real quick, what's that atmosphere like playing in a state championship?
Nah, it was crazy. I remember you can't hear it during the game, but
Yeah.
when you walk in, it's just like, and it's like a bowl too. It wasn't even like that. It was that much people. It was a lot of people, but it wasn't like that was that much people because the stadium pretty big. We played at UConn, and like you could just hear everything. Everybody screaming when you score. You could hear it on videos. We all look at the videos after, and like just like definitely the senior group we had today. Like shout out to TJ Wright and Jules and Milk. That's like my big brothers. Like
Copy.
to be honest, like, and they helped me get to that school and just helped me get through everything, and we just became brothers. And I wish they had one more year. And they always tell me, we wish we had one more year because we could have definitely got another. We still gonna get another one, but we could have definitely got another one, like guaranteed. But now, they passing the torch to me. I gotta go do what I gotta do.
Heard the Conflex. You played in UConn.
Yo, bro.
Conflex.
I know that
Listen,
atmosphere had to be
I
dope.
love that.
Like,
You feel me? All right. So I'm gonna skip over a couple questions, but is there an NFL player that you have that you look up to, favorite player?
I say it used to be Odell, but now that he like hurt and stuff, I say probably either Jay Jettas or Jamar Chase. That's probably the main two. Just LSU receivers or Ohio's definitely. Who's in college right now? Jeremiah Smith. That's one player I definitely want to be like. That's one player.
Is there anything that he does that you take from his game that you try to implement?
Just how he high points the ball. How he runs routes, very explosive, tall, got a big frame, nobody can really guard him. Nobody can really stay in front of him. He blocks. He does everything. So
That's
that's
key.
fine.
I
Yeah.
love a blocking wide out, bro. If you could block,
Blocks,
we could
yeah.
do your screens. That's
Facts.
what you called it.
You could do your
And take it right to the crib.
Exactly. For wide receivers, you block. You can't. Once you run the same route every time, you block. You run everything full speed. Everything gonna open up. So once
Everything look the same.
Yeah, everything look the same. That's what coach has been telling me, and that's what I've been trying to do for the past years. Just keep trying to understand that, and definitely, I think this year it definitely show. Make sure I do everything the same, my work the same, everything. I'm definitely make sure this year I'm gonna have a routine. Just keep everything the same.
Copy. All right. So we up here see that you wear 2 different numbers, one in basketball, one in football. Is 12 special to you in football?
12?
Yeah, the number 12.
No, we're 12.
Oh, what number you wear?
We're 5. We're 5. Yeah, we're 5 cause my uncle. Yeah, 5.
Oh, so
my uncle.
I'm sorry. We gonna edit this. So
Whoa.
wait, yo,
Wait,
bro.
how we got 12?
How I got 12?
I don't know, bro.
It's not a picture with him in 12.
Nah, I had 12. I had 3. I had 3 one time because something happened on
That's
the
my
field.
bad. That's on me.
Nah, you
King.
sure, you
My
sure, you
fault,
sure, you
my
sure,
fault.
you sure.
So, backtrack. Is the number 5 special to you since you wear?
Yes.
Do you wear number 0 on basketball?
Nah.
What number do you wear in basketball?
I wore 3.
So you wear 5 in the football field and 3 on the
three in
basketball.
3 in the basketball.
So we got 12 and 0?
We put 12 and 0.
Damn, how we
Facts.
get that?
I have no idea. Back to number 5. What's special to you about it?
My uncle, what's it called? My uncle played with number 5.
Which Uncle Ra?
Uncle Ra played with it.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
La, how you feel about that?
Nah.
So you ain't taking your dad's number?
Nah.
Why
He
would
ain't
he
taking his
can't?
dad's number. He
Why
taking
he
his uncle's
can't?
number.
I tried to push 2 on my nephew.
Nah, what's called?
That's crazy.
I was
All
wearing 6 my freshman year, and then sophomore year somebody had 6, and then what's it called my junior I went to a new school, so somebody already had number 6 and number 5 was open, and I just remember my uncle ran out of numbers, so I got a reason to wear it.
It's
So.
a fire number, though.
Yeah,
It
5.
is. It's super.
Fire number.
Yeah.
What number did Reggie Bush wear? 5.
5.
Yeah, that was a great number. Damn. So is there anything special about 3 when you play ball?
3. Nah, it's not special. I'm gonna switch to 5 once next year. I'm switching to
Somebody
5.
had it. Prior.
Somebody had it.
You ain't want to pay for it?
Nah, I am. I got no money.
Pay for it.
Damn,
Uncle
you young.
wasn't
I was
worth
hoping you was
He
going to
said my
say,
uncle
hey,
wasn't worth that.
Nah. I like that.
My uncle wasn't worth that. All right, cool. So tell the audience, and it does not matter, your top 3 college programs you would like, or you can see yourself a part of.
I say 3 for football and then 3 for basketball because it's all different.
Well, we on football for right now,
Football
so just
for
say
right now.
3
football.
for yeah.
3 for football. All right. 3 for Miami.
Okay.
Syracuse, definitely 1, and then out west USC.
Okay.
Fire. No HBCUs.
Nah, I'm going Power 5. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I can't.
I still got time for the black people.
Nah, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that. I just
So
got
what's so
Power
special
5.
about the Power 5?
Power 5 is just playing at the top level, top media coverage, everything. Just playing with top competition. So I worked for it. I'm not working for it. No downstate to double
Respect,
A,
bro.
D1
Respect.
and to HBCU. I worked for Power 8. That was my dream since I was young. So I'm not about to give up that dream just because some people don't think I could make it or I worked for it. I know what I could do.
So JUCO and all that's out the question.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Copy.
You feel me? If I gotta go prep school, I'll go prep school. That's just how it's gonna be.
Respect. Well, I feel special up here because he's only doing top media. So right now I feel like top media.
Word. That's a fact.
So I appreciate you. We will be following, and when you get into one of those top 5 schools, because we're gonna manifest that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Hopefully we still have this connection. You let
Yes.
us know. Yo, pull up. We in
Yes.
USC. You
Yes.
heard.
Yes.
And we there. And we not icing you out. You just not in high school yet. So we trying to, because middle school got no stats. So it's a little hard to really follow Lil Ra if you're not going to your games. And
Now, I got a question for you, though, right?
Heck.
What you like playing against better, public or Catholic?
Public.
Why?
I feel like they better. Jefferson's a public school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Brooklyn public schools is way better. Some private schools is nice, but public school.
Okay.
Okay. La, any honorable mentions or any shout outs to any of your football championship players that you want to give a moment to?
I'll give definitely one to Connor Fahey. That's he ain't play. He got hurt 2 years his junior and his senior year. He didn't get to play both years. You know, we did that for him. I remember us talking about it, winning the championship, and him kneeing the last play of the game.
That's fine.
And he did. That we literally manifested him. He literally did it. So that's one right there. Connor Fee, TJ Wright. That's natural talent. He don't even work out. That's just straight natural talent. He was probably the best player on the team. He was definitely the best player on the team. Jake Rios was one. What's it called? Pagano. He's from Staten Island.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely them. Jermaine Hatchett was definitely one. He was a dog linebacker. Jules Jocks, another one. And our whole old line. Jalen Walker was our other corner that we had. You know, you just had guys that we was family, we was brothers. That's it. We just wanted to win, no matter what. We had injuries here and there. That could have been the end of us. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily injuries. It fell in like different places. Like everybody didn't get injured at once, but we had some injuries where it can mess us up. And Fahey was definitely a big one. Connor Fahey, shout out to him. He gonna go play at Trinity College in Hartford. So yeah.
Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all did that.
Oh yeah. AC Jones. That's my guy. He only a sophomore. He been playing since his freshman year. He got thrown in the fire his freshman year. So
you gotta introduce us.
Yeah.
We come down. That's a fact. We coming, bro.
So he won a state championship as a sophomore.
he won a state championship as a sophomore. Nah, he's
Shout out to him.
Yeah, big shout out to him. You know, he's level headed. Yeah, he's still a kid. He's still a kid. Like he act like a kid, but I'm not gonna lie. That's
He's tough in between the lines.
He's tough.
All right.
Said AC?
Huh?
Said AC?
AC Jones, I think he said.
HT.
HT.
Yeah,
HT.
Okay.
His name is Harry.
Shout out HT.
Yeah.
So we're gonna switch over to basketball real quick. For your high school, what position do you play? La.
I play point guard and shooting guard.
Okay. And Rod, when you go into high school, what are you looking to play?
Point guard.
That's it? Not shooting, not looking at anything else?
Nah.
Trying to control the
Shooting
offense.
guard, yeah.
Run the offense.
I don't. Yeah, nah, I can't be no shooting guard
For now.
for now. I'm getting that up though. Watch when my shot develop, I'm gonna be what? Oh my gosh,
They're not gonna be able to stop you?
You working on it though, right?
problem. I'm already a problem. When I get my jumper, it's gonna be it's gonna be done.
Copy. So, La, you going into your senior year. In your perspective, how was your junior year?
I say it could have been better, but you know, it was better than the years before. I just know I'm progressing. So, and I feel like it went pretty well. Made it to the quarterfinals. Could have made it far. I feel like we could have won the chip, to be honest. And it would have been fire because I won one in football, and one in basketball, and it would have
been a man.
Yeah,
You'd have been a man,
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
Your badges would have been crazy on the
I know.
varsity jacket.
Bro.
Nah, and it would have been my first year transferring, and it would have been like, oh, he just transferred. Now he got both.
Yeah.
But, feel me?
That's how they
we
talk
made,
about you.
But we made it to the quarterfinals. They never made it that far before. Since like 2000 and 2012 or something like that. I haven't made that far. So, feel me? Just making it. You know, now next year I'm still looking to get the conference and the chip and the state chip. So,
Fire. And Rod, how do you feel your 8th grade went as far as with Eagle?
Nah, I feel like it was good because the year before that, I don't think they went undefeated. We went undefeated this whole time, and we beat like every team by 30 plus.
You had a really, really good season. I mean,
Great
IS-24 was the champions before, so they did go back to
Yeah.
back. But it was good to see you guys being there, compete. Which y'all lost by like 3?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
probably 5.
5. Okay, well, at the end of the game in
Yeah.
totality, but I get you. What do you like playing more? Like, would place home or away?
Home,
Why?
because I feel like at 49 I could shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the court.
I feel you. There's my rim in here, you heard?
I get you. And Lau, would you like to play more home or away?
away.
Why?
The atmosphere away is just more, more hostile, like playing hostile.
You like ripping their heart out, don't
like,
you?
Yeah.
Football too?
Football. Nah, football OD away. If we playing away, actually for football, home. I feel like home is more packed. Just like, and we play. We don't
love at home in football. It's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yeah, we can't play at night because
Oh, word,
yeah, we
night
can't play.
games?
Yeah, so we play on Saturday either at 1 or 12. So but everybody still come.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
but
that's
that
what
night game,
That night game's
we used to
great.
wait all year for that one Tottenville game.
Facts.
We didn't care who Tottenville was playing. We didn't care if Tottenville was winning. We was gonna be at that game, like for sure.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. We the only Saturday game, so everybody just come.
Okay.
So that's how it is. And I like it's sunny. It's not mad cold. You playing it.
Respect.
Playing in what's it called. So for me, and definitely in the fall when the leaves falling and the sun, that's the best. So definitely playing at home.
You played at UConn College Stadium. Rob, you played at the Barclay. How did it feel when y'all played on these like professional courts and fields at like a young age? I'm not like really there yet, but y'all trying to pursue it.
It was an amazing experience, but it wasn't my first time playing there.
Okay.
Me personally, I do not like the NBA court more than the courts I play on.
Why not? Give a reason.
Okay. It's like the rims are whack. The backboard is way higher than the regular one.
Yeah.
Like the rim look like I could touch it, but the backboard is like with the rim like up there, so I barely could clap.
He can't clap.
Like
He's like, I can clap at 49. I can't clap at the
favorite thing
Barclay.
to do, clap, and I couldn't. So I was just doing regular layups. I was bored.
I feel you.
We was frying them.
I feel you though.
So with your cousin being a state champion in high school, pursuing another one in football and hopefully a first one in high school, name 3 accolades, Rod, that you're looking to achieve in high school.
Can you explain to me what accolades mean?
So basically, the Jakes, a state champion, a city. What is it? City?
City.
So a
PSAL.
city, Jakes. Because Jakes is a big award out here for Staten Island. A Staten Island championship as well when you only play because you're in the 4A division, so you'll be playing against Tottenville and all of those other teams. So breaking 1K, are these achievements something that's on your list to do in high school?
Yes.
And
1K points. I need to get that.
so that's something that you're really looking forward to
Like,
doing.
That would make my name mad big, and representing my dad and my uncle. Oh my gosh.
Okay, the black name with a
Yes.
1K behind it.
It's gonna be mad big.
That's what I'm talking about.
On the Curtis thing in the gym right there. Ramik Black, right up there. with
Junior.
the Junior. Ramik Black.
Your dad would
Jr.
take all of that, even though he went to
He said,
four.
that's
He
me,
said,
yeah, I
"Y'all
heard."
got 1K. Curtis, you heard?
Ramik Black Jr. right up there. It don't even matter about the name, just Black. The last name representing everybody.
That's
RP
what's
to
up,
my
kid.
grandmother, her too. I'm doing all this for her.
That's what's up, King.
Okay, grandma.
I respect Miss Smitty too. Big OG where I'm from. So that would be huge for y'all. And what about how you feel about like the Jakes and city championships for the team and everything like that?
City championships. I don't really be worried about that. Like I don't like the Jakes and stuff. I really don't even know what that is. I only know
Yet.
Yeah.
Because this type of superstar that I feel like you're gonna be coming up, people are gonna attach you to these things. You won't even ask for it. They just gonna put your name in the conversation because you're gonna be putting on for the black name. So at the end of the day, educate yourself on the history of these accolades and achievements because you're going to be breaking them and not even knowing. Somebody gonna throw you the ball because you got 1K and that's all you was thinking about, but you in the running to be the Jakes, or your team is undefeated because Curtis does play like that and they always are in the conversation. They're like the Cowboys, if you ask me. They're always in the conversation of possibly winning the city championship in basketball and 4A. So you're gonna get those attachment stories to you. So achieving them would be amazing too. This year alone, we had 2 girls break 2K. You know what I'm trying to say? Went back-to-back Jakes. We had a girl break 1K. We had a couple boys break a K like Devin. You know what I'm trying to say? So when you put your name, because your name already is, in those rooms, just start to pay attention who's talking about you. You feel me? Is starting freshman year something that's important to you? Has to happen? Or that's what they promised you?
Nah, they ain't promised me that. I just want to start so bad.
Okay.
The opening night game. Has JV Curtis ever beat St. Peter's?
They have, but this past year they won by game winner by shout out Zoe.
Nah, I'm JV, not varsity.
I really didn't pay attention. I ain't even gonna hold you. Probably.
Probably,
If you
yes,
did,
I would
shout out
say,
to y'all, but
They
it's
lost
not
this
known.
year. They lost this year. We gotta win.
Yeah, LB and them I don't believe won.
Yeah,
this
they
year.
ain't win this year. We gotta win next year.
Okay. And how do you feel coming up underneath LB and them being all young point guards in the system right now?
Actually, I feel good because I feel like Now, LB is mad. He's nice, but I feel like I could compete with him. Like
in the future.
Yeah, in the future, he's nice. He's different
So
for his height.
you and Braden have played a lot together in middle school.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have no decisions of playing ever together in high school, anything like that? You ain't want to go Wagner? Don't do that. I'm from Wagner.
Nah, I ain't want to go. I ain't want to go to Wagner because I feel like everybody going there too. It's Wagner and St. Peter's. Like,
And not Curtis?
All my friends, all my basketball friends, is going to Wagner or St. Peter's. Wagner wasn't even on my list. It was St. Peter's, but nah, I just chose to the castle. The castle's where I'm going.
We gonna be there, bro. Hope you put on. La, how do you feel your impact is gonna be your senior year for basketball?
I feel like my impact gonna be OD. I feel like I'm gonna impact the whole. I feel like I'm gonna impact the whole state. For ball, definitely, and definitely going. I feel like I want to come out here for the summer and play ball too. So I feel like my impact gonna be like it's gonna be heard of around the states.
Is there any accolades? Do you care about the 1Ks or anything like that?
Yeah, I do care about the 1K, but what I really care about is winning a chip. That's when you get older, you're gonna learn. Like nobody really won a chip in high school. Like it's really
They
hard.
act like it, bro. They carry
Everybody
themselves
act like they did. That's
bro,
a fact. It's only
got
one champion a year.
I'm gonna send this one clip to them and say, "You see what Lil Ross said? That's how you walk around."
Yo,
and you
bro.
ain't doing it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you remember more for a chip. I mean, you get remembered for 1K, but if you get 1K and a chip, you're gonna get remembered even more. So
who was the young kid who broke 1K for your team this year?
TJ Wright.
Shout out TJ Wright. I seen that. I've been doing a lot of homework, man. I've been up days.
Shout out TJ.
I had to look in Connecticut
The dark
bases
skin?
and yo, bro, I did Philly bases. It was,
The white
bro.
girlfriend? Nah, he's different.
Last couple
different.
questions. We got like 4 or 5 questions left. Do you have a favorite moment so far in your high school journey in basketball?
Basketball. I say my favorite. I say was it first round or second round? I think it was the second round playoffs. I think I dropped 21 that game versus Seymour in the playoffs, and that's what just got it rolling in the playoffs. And I feel like right there, my coaches told me. I feel like the playoffs was my favorite moment. Like how we played, I feel like we should have played like that the whole season. But the playoffs, that was probably my favorite moment. I feel like we all came together and we all got one goal, want to go win the chip. We in it, might as well just win.
Rod, any favorite moments for you so far in basketball?
My senior night, 8th grade, I was in a bad class. Like I wasn't getting my work done. My
And you
grades
just
was
ended up
bad.
playing.
Yeah, so we was going to the game. I tried to talk to my principal. He was telling me, "Nah, you can't play. You gotta wait for the next game." So I'm not even in my uniform. I'm watching them warm up, all of that tight on the bench. They playing. I guess we was down a little bit. My mom came over and she went back. He was like, "Rock, go get dressed." so I went to go get dressed. I came back in. I had like 15, 20 points that game, and I hit the game-winning free throw. I was so happy. And it was mad people there. They all ran on the court.
I thought y'all won the game. I mean, I thought y'all won the championship. Like when I first seen the clip, I was like, "Oh, they won the championship. That's fire." And then when I seen that y'all was in the championship, I'm like, "Oh, y'all wanted to go."
Yeah,
okay, copy.
It was our senior night. It was like
Y'all was celebrating like y'all took it, like how the Knicks just beat the Celtics. Like y'all was
hyped.
Y'all was
that day.
hyped. Y'all ain't do nothing yet. Yeah. What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Y'all ain't do nothing yet.
I was really
Celtics
only
outta here,
happy. I was really only happy because I got to help my team.
Facts.
Because if I didn't help them, we could have lost. Our senior night, we would have all been hurt. Like mad, we was hyped that we won. Like the whole day. The next day, we had food.
Because
Some
everything
good
that y'all
food.
doing, y'all the first to do it. I just want to let you know that. Like y'all the first to do it. Win this much, get this far. So just take some relish in that and feel a moment. But last couple rivalry family questions that I wrote down. Who trash talks the most out of y'all?
Out of us,
Yeah.
But like the sons and fathers.
Sons and fathers.
Them most definitely. They
Lon Rob?
Yeah, they definitely.
Oh, no,
Nah, him.
Uncle Rob.
Yeah, they
Lon-
First thing,
Yeah.
every time he call me or text me, first thing you'll see pop up on my phone, what's up, ugly?
Same here. Fact. That's a fact.
That's how we
Gotta
talk to
respect
each other,
you.
bro.
As soon as off rip, I gotta
let
punch
you know you ain't
Gotta let
nothing,
you
you
know
heard?
it's not a comfortable conversation, and which we will be doing. All right. What was the most points someone's ever scored on y'all?
On us?
Yeah.
Me?
Either one.
Either one.
Bro, it was in CYO versus Blessed Sacrament. We was doing bad that game, and I was I went to the huddle. I had the Darcy kid on Blessed Sacrament. They was like, "Who got him?" I was like, "Who y'all talking about?" They was like, "Him," and I was supposed to be guarding him. After the game, the opposite team posted on Snapchat, something. This is the best team we had. I had 21. And in practice, they always just fooled on me because this one kid had 21. But they still ain't beat us, so I wasn't worried about it.
That's cool. That's cool. Somebody had something on you?
Trying to think, cause I ain't really guard. I don't really like stay on one person the whole game. I'm trying to think.
So what's the worst somebody scored on your team?
On our team.
Ooh.
On our team, who was it? I'm trying to think. It's either what's it called. This kid from my sophomore year. His name is Julian Dent and Jared Butler. They was killing. What was it again?
The dark skinned kid from when we was in Connecticut, it was this point guard. He was killing.
How much he had?
I don't even know, but he know how to move up, bro. He came down the ball.
He was playing against your cousin?
I don't know. He was playing against him. It was some dark skinned kid with dreads.
Oh no! I'm wilding.
He passed the.
I'm wilding.
You ain't got no flashback. He said, "I'm forget about him."
I remember.
Yes.
My freshman and sophomore year, this kid called. He #1 player in Connecticut, Abdul Torre. He had. I don't know how much he had
You
against
can
us.
look him up, Kim.
Yeah, you can look him up. What's it called? He had my sophomore year. He from where he jumped up from his freshman year to he know my freshman year. He wasn't even that nice the freshman year. He could just dunk. And Connecticut, you really not seeing nobody dunking in public schools and the schools that we in. So my sophomore year, he started getting all around, now he started banging out everything. I think he dunked on someone on my team every game he played. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I think he scored.
Yo, that's crazy. How you average a dunk a game on somebody?
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, I got another one. This kid, AAU, I don't know his full name, is Bryce something. He hit 10 threes. He had 40 points. And AAU, we got fried. His name, Bryce. Nah, I gotta ask Braden. I'm gonna ask him after. But
I see y'all playing right now. What's your top 3 summer tournaments right now, Ralph? What's the one you're part of now and 2 others?
Made hoops.
Okay.
Boys and Bulls, we supposed to be going to some Adidas tournament.
Okay.
And it's not my top tournament, but I'm looking forward to playing the summer league with Curtis.
Copy. All right. And you're gonna be out here moving around. Connecticut doesn't matter. You got a tournament you looking to play in?
Looking to play in New York versus New York. That's
Okay.
one I'm
Fire.
trying to play in that. My second one probably going. I want to play in trucks. I haven't been in trucks in mad long, so
Shout out trucks.
I'm trying to play in trucks.
Shout out trucks.
I haven't been in trucks since 8th grade year, so I'm trying to play in that. And then probably what's another one?
UTL Zayday.
Oh nah, I can't even play. I wish I could play. I can't even play in Zayday, but
Shout out Zay.
yeah,
You
I
playing in
wish
Zayday, bro?
Yeah,
Shout out
definitely.
I wish I could play in Zayday. That's my top 3.
All right, and give us your top 3 basketball colleges now.
Basketball colleges, I say probably Bama, my one. These kind of like lower schools now. I'm trying to think. I say probably Seton Hall.
Okay.
Another one, and I say probably Providence. Another one.
Shout out to them. And these are all your choices. None of your parents' choices. Your choices.
None of they don't really care what school I go to. They just want what's best for me.
Copy.
So
that's what's up on.
saying.
And each of y'all give us a name that y'all would like for us to interview next.
A name.
Like somebody you would like for us to
Somebody.
reach out to interview next.
I got one for y'all. One of my guy,
Good.
one of the funniest people on this earth, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, I got you. I know who Jeremiah is.
Yeah.
And for you,
Zoe and Ian.
he's on your team.
No, Alonzo, Archibald, and
Oh.
Ian Archibald. That's the
Fire.
two.
Nah,
Yeah.
we've been in a lot of communication with them, so something's gonna happen in the
Yeah.
future. But for sure, definitely big names for sure too. Who else?
Talib Martin and his older brother. What's his older brother name?
Malik, Khalil is a lot of them.
Nah,
bro.
no,
They're
Kadir.
19.
Kadir.
he's
They
older.
played together at St. Peter's.
They both have Peters.
They played together. I don't know if he's still there.
Copy. All right, bet. So we're gonna be looking forward to those interviews again. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Shout out
Thank
to
you,
y'all.
Register Ra. Appreciate you, Scooty. You said what? Let Keem ask something. Girl, please. Keem,
Bro.
close this out, please. What?
That was bad, buddy.
I'm like, what? Keem, close this out, King.
That concludes another spotlight interview on Go Talk presented by 718 Sports Network, sponsored by B.W.A.P. For Lameek Black Jr., I'm Hakim Rice, Smokey Brown, and we out of here.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.
Have a good day.
Solid, Kings. Solid. You have your dad's personality. Sit like it's just
Who?
boring. Like it's crazy. Shit, monkey face. You know I love you. Alright. This is probably gonna be out. What's today?